Ever wondered how a global cryptocurrency exchange like Kraken navigates the complex and ever-evolving world of international regulations? It's a fascinating dance between innovation and compliance, a high-stakes balancing act that impacts millions of users worldwide. Think about it for a second. You might be trading Bitcoin in Lagos, while someone else is buying Ethereum in Berlin, and yet another person is staking Solana in Tokyo. How does one platform possibly cater to the diverse legal requirements of all these jurisdictions? It's not as simple as having a one-size-fits-all approach. Each country, and often even regions within countries, has its own set of rules governing financial institutions, and cryptocurrency exchanges fall squarely under that umbrella. So, how exactly does Kraken tackle this monumental challenge? It's a multifaceted strategy that involves a deep understanding of local laws, proactive engagement with regulatory bodies, and a robust technological infrastructure designed for compliance. Let's start by looking at the sheer breadth of global regulation. We're talking about anti-money laundering, AML, and counterterrorism financing, CTF, laws, know your customer, KYC, requirements, data privacy regulations like GDPR, and specific rules around the trading and custody of digital assets. The European Union's Markets in Crypto Assets, MiCA, regulation, for instance, is a comprehensive framework aiming to harmonize crypto regulation across member states. In the United States, the regulatory landscape is more fragmented, with different states having varying approaches alongside federal guidelines. Asia presents another layer of complexity, with countries like Singapore adopting a progressive stance while others like China have taken a more restrictive approach. For Kraken, operating in this environment means more than just ticking boxes. It requires a continuous effort to monitor regulatory changes, interpret their implications, and adapt their platform and processes accordingly. This isn't a static task. Regulations are constantly being updated, and new ones are emerging as the cryptocurrency space matures. One of the key pillars of Kraken's compliance strategy is its commitment to KYC and AML procedures. When you sign up for an account, you're required to provide identification documents and go through a verification process. This isn't just a bureaucratic hurdle, it's a crucial step in preventing illicit activities like money laundering and terrorist financing. Kraken employs sophisticated technologies and teams of compliance professionals to verify user identities and monitor transactions for suspicious activity. This helps ensure the integrity of the platform and contributes to a safer crypto ecosystem for everyone. Beyond basic KYC, Kraken also implements transaction monitoring systems that analyze trading patterns and identify potentially suspicious behavior. These systems use algorithms and machine learning to flag transactions that deviate from normal activity, triggering further investigation when necessary. This ongoing monitoring is vital for detecting and preventing the misuse of the platform for illegal purposes. Data privacy is another critical aspect of global regulation. Laws like GDPR in Europe grant users significant rights over their personal data, requiring companies to implement strict data protection measures. Kraken, like any global platform handling user data, must adhere to these regulations, ensuring that user information is collected, stored, and processed securely and transparently. This involves implementing robust security protocols, providing users with control over their data, and being transparent about data processing practices. Furthermore, the regulatory landscape for the trading and custody of digital assets is becoming increasingly defined. Some jurisdictions require crypto exchanges to obtain specific licenses to operate, while others have specific rules regarding the types of assets that can be traded and how they must be custodied. Kraken actively seeks the necessary licenses and registrations in the jurisdictions where it operates and works to comply with the specific requirements related to asset listing and custody. This might involve implementing specific security measures for holding digital assets or adhering to rules around market integrity and fair trading practices. Engaging with regulatory bodies is also a crucial part of Kraken's approach. Instead of simply reacting to new rules, Kraken actively participates in dialogues with regulators, providing input and sharing their expertise. This proactive engagement helps shape the regulatory landscape in a way that fosters innovation while addressing legitimate concerns around consumer protection and financial stability. By building relationships with regulators, Kraken can better understand their expectations and ensure that their compliance efforts are aligned with evolving standards. The technological infrastructure of Kraken plays a significant role in its ability to comply with global regulations. The platform is built with compliance in mind, allowing for the implementation of necessary controls and the efficient management of user data and transactions. This includes features that facilitate KYC/AML processes, transaction monitoring, and reporting. A robust and adaptable technology platform is essential for navigating the complexities of global regulation effectively. However, the path to global regulatory compliance isn't always smooth. The lack of harmonization across different jurisdictions can create significant challenges. What is permissible in one country might be restricted or even prohibited in another. This requires Kraken to adopt a nuanced approach, tailoring its services and processes to meet the specific requirements of each market it operates in. This can be resource-intensive and requires a deep understanding of local legal frameworks. Another challenge lies in the speed of innovation in the cryptocurrency space. New technologies and financial products are constantly emerging, and regulators are often playing catch-up. This can lead to uncertainty and ambiguity in the application of existing regulations to new developments. Kraken must navigate this evolving landscape carefully, seeking clarity from regulators and adapting its approach as the regulatory framework evolves. Moreover, the enforcement of regulations can vary significantly across different jurisdictions. What might be a minor infraction in one country could result in significant penalties in another. This underscores the importance of a robust and consistent compliance program that adheres to the highest standards across all of Kraken's operations. The global nature of cryptocurrency itself adds another layer of complexity. Transactions can cross borders seamlessly and instantly, making it challenging to track and regulate activity. This requires international cooperation and information sharing among regulatory bodies, and Kraken plays its part by cooperating with authorities and implementing measures to prevent cross-border illicit activity. Despite these challenges, Kraken's commitment to regulatory compliance is evident in its operations and its ongoing efforts to engage with the global regulatory community. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.